Countries banned from playing in international football. Before we continue, remember to like, follow and subscribe for more football stories. Though it is not common for FIFA to ban national teams from participating in the World Cup, some countries have found themselves from its ban, and they include Russia. In February, FIFA and UEFA banned all Russian clubs and national teams until further notice, as a result of its war against Ukraine. Pressure had been mounting from other countries. Many European teams, such as England, Poland, and Sweden, had already said they refused to play against Russia. In addition to the Russian men's team being barred from the World Cup, the women's team could not play in this summer's Euro 2022 competition, and Spartak Moscow could not compete in the Europa League. Kenya and Zimbabwe. Typically, countries are banned temporarily due to governmental interference or issues with the national federation overseeing the sport. That's what happened with Kenya and Zimbabwe earlier this year. Kenya's sports ministry shut down the Football Kenya Federation after allegations that funds had been misused by the then-president Nick Mwendwa. Zimbabwe's Football Association was suspended by government officials following allegations of fraud and sexual harassment of female referees. South Africa. FIFA suspended South Africa in 1961 in response to growing calls from the anti-apartheid movement to boycott South Africa. The country's law at the time banned mixed-race sports teams and required foreign countries participating in international competitions held in South Africa to send all-white teams. Following their suspension from global soccer, South Africa was later banned from participating in the Olympics, international cricket, and the Davis Cup, a tennis championship. FIFA reinstated South Africa's membership in the early 1990s when apartheid was dismantled. In 2010, the country hosted the tournament. Yugoslavia. FIFA and UEFA banned Yugoslavia from playing in the 1992 European Cup and the 1994 World Cup following UN sanctions amid the Serb-dominated government's aggression in the Balkans, particularly toward the former Republic of Bosnia-Herzegovina. Chile. Chile could not play in qualifying games for the 1994 World Cup held in the U.S. after a dramatic attempt to steal a spot in the 1990 tournament from their rival, Brazil. Chilean goalkeeper Roberto Rojas appeared to be hit by a flare thrown from the stadium's Brazilian section while Brazil was 1-0 up with 20 minutes left to play. A victory or draw would have secured Brazil's World Cup spot. Although Rojas was seen bleeding and the game was abandoned, a subsequent photo revealed that he had not been hit by the flare. He had cut his own head while using a razor blade concealed in his gloves. Indonesia. In 2015, FIFA alleged third-party interference of Indonesia's local soccer association by the government. Although the ban was lifted in 2016, it prevented the team from competing in the 2018 World Cup and 2019 Asian Cup qualifiers. Kuwait. In 2016, Kuwait had to forfeit a qualifying match for the 2018 World Cup against Myanmar. FIFA had previously suspended the country's football association, alleging government interference in the country's local football association. The ban lasted for more than 2 years. Mexico. FIFA banned Mexico from participating in the 1990 World Cup held in Italy because they included 4 overage players in qualifying games for the 1989 World Youth Championship. The suspension lasted for 2 years. Myanmar. In 2011, the team's fans were violent during an Asian qualifying match against Oman. They threw rocks and glass bottles at the referee, Omani players, and the visiting coach. The Omani squad eventually escaped to the dressing room to stay safe. FIFA awarded Oman, already up 2-0 in the game, a victory that saw Myanmar eliminated from the 2014 World Cup. The Myanmar team was also banned from competing in the 2018 tournament, but the ban was lifted ahead of the tournament following an appeal. Kindly remember to subscribe to my channel.